Warning. The podcast you're about to listen to contains foul language that is not safe for work. So stop listening, Mom. But for the rest of you bastards out there, you're listening to the Barfy and Bastard Brigade podcast, where friends gather and talk about absolutely nothing. This is a podcast about nothing. We talk about sports, news, somewhat news. Listen, you'll find out. Movies, and just about the fucked up stuff that goes on in lives, in our heads. You can check us out at YouTube or Instagram at Barfy and the Bastard Brigade, or be a supporter at anchor.fm/BATBB. I'm your host, Barfy, and with me is my hetero life mate and one of my best friends, the Bald Bastard. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the newest episode of Barfy and the Bastard Brigade.
Ooh, E.T.
You're getting spoopy.
I'm being taken away.
Take me to your dealer. I wonder what the actual thing that the guy said in the vote code. Like,
He's like, I hate my life. Or he's singing a Lizzo song.
What is going on, everyone? What is going on? And welcome to another episode of Barfy and the Bastard Brigade. Clearly, that is not the Bald Bastard.
What?
But
I have hair.
this is the Dan with hair. Dan Bakalava. Just kidding.
I was like, that's a really good try.
Dan Permicelli's. You'll know it's got Permicelli's.
Mm-hmm. It's close.
Mr. Danny B from the Geckos Media and Geckos Grottos. How are you, sir?
I'm good. Thank you for having me. I've never been in such a professional setup before.
Oh, yeah, this is so professional.
There's lights in ring form and cameras and a person watching in the corner.
just sitting in some fat bearded man's basement.
Yeah, when we pan over, that'll be our live studio audience. It's just like, yay!
Therapist Ashley just sitting in the corner,
still trying to take her BuzzFeed quiz after 3 hours.
You will always be a pineapple, all right? That's your star sign or whatever the fuck they say.
But you will figure out your spiritual calling based on your favorite pizza topping.
And what Disney princess you will not be.
Mm-hmm. And that is how you will determine your life, and that is the life we'll live by.
Yes, exactly. You will play the broken glass slipper from Cinderella.
You guys maybe missed my face for my wine.
Well, whatever.
Well, we're not talking to her anymore.
We're done with that. Focus. So, Dan is also the host of Conspiracy Happy Hour.
Yes,
which is also over with Geckos. And you're just a busy man. Usually, I ask the Bald Bastard, you've been busy, but between running Geckos Media,
telling Tim what to do,
being part of Geckos and Grottos podcast, and your own. You're fucking busier than a cat bearing shit on concrete, it sounds like.
Yeah, that sounds like a busy cat.
No. But
I got a lot of things going on.
Yeah. So in Geckos, you play Magic Mike, which is
he's a wizard / cleric.
So what is a cleric or cleric?
Someone like a wizard would be someone who gets their power from knowledge or books or something. A cleric is someone who gets their power from a higher being.
So you are knowledge is power and bitches got to learn at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and my deity is a pizza god.
Ah, so, that's right. Pizza Rodimus.
So it hits close to home.
Oh. I feel you in that. I was fortunate enough. I did an episode with Geckos as what they called a side journey, with Derek, Tim, and that whoever the other guy was just a jackass. I wanted to slap him in his fucking mouth, but it was actually really cool. I mean, just like you, I thought you actually knew D&D.
I do, but I'm not the expert at like Tim is. But I enjoy our version, which is more like the improv comedy.
Right. So you're only like a level 17 dungeon master, where he's like a level 69 dungeon master.
Yeah,
whatever. I mean, I'm just making fucking numbers up, people.
That was it. You got it.
Oh, fuck yeah, you know. But so what got you in? Actually, no, fuck that. I was like, what got you into podcasting? Probably the same thing everyone else did. I was hanging out with my buddies and said, hey, we should record this. This is funny.
Exactly.
That's exactly what it is. So that was a dumb question. Let me strike that off the list. So Conspiracy Happy Hour. What is Conspiracy Happy Hour? Let's just get right into it.
Conspiracy Happy Hour is my love child. It is. I love conspiracy theories. I love any type of like alien type story, cryptids, anything that is not, widely accepted, but it's just so interesting, especially when it comes to conspiracy theories, because it's like the psychology side of it. Like, how do people believe this? But,
I sometimes the wild ones become believable.
Yeah. Well, if you listen to some of the episodes, I get scared. like these are sound a little too true.
Well, that's why I laugh at with certain conspiracy theories. Like when back in the day, an old guitar player friend of mine, he was big on Zeitgeist. If you ever watch any Zeitgeist on YouTube, and some of that shit, I'm staring at him going, dude, this is not real. This will never happen. And then like COVID happened, and I'm like, oh shit, it's happening. And I'm like, holy fuck, that's a little.
Exactly. And in our first episode, Allison, my co-host, goes over 3 different conspiracies involving the Titanic. Yes. And it's like 2 of them, you're like, this is stupid. The third one, yeah.
so the one theory where the Titanic was never actually sank, it was the other ship, the sister ship. That seems more logical than an iceberg.
Yeah, and that's the one that I think is true too, because they're like, they sank it for insurance money.
Oh yeah,
they sank the other one.
Oh, completely. The fact that they said that there was actually no icebergs in their path. No one heard like the screeching sound of an iceberg, but they heard explosions. It makes it more plausible that it was an insurance scam as opposed to a tragic natural disaster.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know. I mean, maybe global warming wasn't that big back then, but like, are there icebergs that far south?
Exactly. That's the whole premise behind it. Like it wasn't up in Greenland. It was down Newfoundland.
I think I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on this, but I think the path was London, and then it hit Canada, like Newfoundland, and then head south to New York.
Right.
I think.
Which there's not, but Newfoundland's too south before you're hitting glaciers.
Exactly.
So that's what makes it cool about it. What's going on, Barfy here? Cutting out my own podcast because I make the rules. That's what's up. Go online to geckosmedia.com. If you want to start your own podcast, check them guys out. Really great crew. Thanks to Danny B for coming on the show. And also, check out Conspiracy Happy Hour, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you can get your podcasts from. Also, check out Geckos and Grottos on Spotify, episode Space Destroyer X. Yours truly's on it. I play Merkin Lacan, a grumpy old birdman. What a shock. Me playing someone grumpy. You'll have a good blast with it. Check them out. Thanks again for watching. So, yeah, the fact that Newfoundland's too far north, too far south to be hitting icebergs, it's not logical, in my opinion.
Me too.
So after hearing that and like, the people who were on board and all that kind of stuff, I'm going, yeah, this definitely sounds more like murder.
And then they're like, and then 100 years into the future, we'll make a great blockbuster film about this.
That's right. About
even more money.
I mean, the movie Titanic was literally about a girl who wanted a piece of ass. And that's it. She was getting married. She wanted some strange. She got some vacation dick.
Yeah, and then she pushed him off that door.
There was enough room on that door.
She said, "No one can know about this." Into the ice.
Right. That's exactly what it is. Of course, then you have the people saying that Jack was a time traveler. And
I have not heard that one.
Oh yeah, that's a good Titanic.
So maybe you can come back. You can do it on part 2.
Well, then we're just talking about Titanic, the movie, where they believe that Jack was a time traveler because the notes that he was saying, oh, it could take you to this place, wasn't even there when the Titanic was like at the lake, something about a lake.
Oh,
some baseball thing he mentions.
I should rewatch the movie.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen the movie since I was trying to grab some boob in the 7th grade.
Yeah, I last time I watched the Titanic is when it was on 2 VHSs.
I had a friend in middle school. She went and saw that 17 times in the theater.
Like, that's awful.
In the theater. I've only went one time in my life to ever see a movie in the theater a second time, and that was Avengers Endgame.
Yeah, I saw Inception like 3 times, but
I couldn't. My brain is not strong enough for that.
I don't know why, but I kept seeing it. But that's the only movie I think I've ever seen more than once. Because once I usually see a movie, I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah, or I just wait till it comes home because I got that there. So what else do I need to?
Yeah.
It was the Avengers Endgame and Dawn of Justice.
Okay.
The second, so the Justice League movie, and that's because I love Superman. And
that's it.
Don't judge me. Don't judge me out there, people.
That's the only excuse you need.
So
Loki,
I have a conspiracy theory, and I want your views on it. So
I am an expert.
You are an expert. So the Loch Ness Monster. Do you believe that there is Nessie or was a Nessie?
Yes, real.
Real. Okay. So here's my theory about this, because scientists have recently discovered a whale that is that far north that is up in those areas that could have been closed off. And the pictures of it, and I'm gonna try to search for this so I can show it on the air. They showed a video of this pink thing coming out of the water, and here it was the whale's penis. So what the theory, and this is actually really true. They actually there are other people saying no. The famous black and white photo of all you see is
the one that everyone has seen.
Yeah, is a whale's penis.
They go upside down sometimes.
Right. Well, that's what I mean. Like, it literally is like the whale's on his back. He's flopping his dong and it's bent over. And literally the picture, the colorized picture that they have next to the black and white photo, the famous black and white photo.
It's exactly the same.
It's not exactly, but it's pretty much going, that's just that's a giant whale penis. It's whale porn, folk.
I was about to say, it's Whale Hub. It's
Whale Hub. I wish I had a soundbite for that.
That's cool. I have to look into that. I haven't seen that one, because I do on the conspiracy pod. I want to get
about to bust.
I want to get into cryptid stuff, and
I mean, it's one of those kind of like I believe there's Nessie. I believe that there's Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Yeti, whatever you want to call them, abominable snowman. Which apparently there's a difference between abominable snowman and Sasquatch
and Bigfoot.
Yeah.
One's cold, one's not.
That's what my theory is. But they're saying they're, apparently, I don't fucking know.
One wears a bathing suit.
One looks like Chewbacca, and the other one was in a Goosebumps book.
Yeah.
And now, so here's one which will, everybody hates Christopher Columbus nowadays anyway, so who fucking cares? But he would claim that he had sex with mermaids. Now, we all know... Well,
I have heard this.
Now, do you believe that mermaids were real?
I don't... It's funny because of all the other things I would say are real. I don't think mermaids are real. I don't.
Okay.
But...
Because they would say, sailors in that time frame would say that they've heard a siren song.
Yeah, they're just manatees.
And that's what it came down to. Christopher Columbus was fucking manatees.
I would love them to be real. I love Pirates of the Caribbean and all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
But I don't think mermaids are real though.
It's merman.
It's mer people.
Mer people. Yeah, we can't.
It's 2022, Barfy.
Though what's funny is if you think about it, like if I could think of the Little Mermaid, we're gonna go on a little side quest here. Little Mermaid has starfish as bras, and she has them attached to her nipples. Now the mouth of a starfish is on the underside of that.
Yeah.
So she pretty much is rocking out with fucking nipple clamps.
Well, as we've learned as we've grown up, the Disney films are not always what they seem to be.
I got to dig for it. I actually do have the box with the penis on the castle, like the VHS with the penis. I got it's
and
somewhere.
the Little Mermaid is the one where the priest has a hard on, right?
Gets an erection, gets a chubby on at the end. Yeah, which I can't. There's so many, like, when I hear that, I'm like, did Disney really do that? Or was that just like, oh, his clothing?
It was probably honestly just like a ripple, not a ripple, like a ruffle in his.
Right, you had to make it like his clothes are moving.
Yeah. It's a cartoon. And back then it wasn't like CGI. It's like, I actually have to draw this.
Yeah. Hey, Steve, look at me. I'm going to draw a penis right here.
Yeah. No one will know for 40 years.
And then I'm going to ruin everyone's childhood. Look at that little penis.
Yep. And then that's it.
Yeah, and then we don't care about that anymore.
No.
So I'm kind of glad, like, that you have these thoughts, kind of.
But those are the kind of things that I actually really like about movies. Like Pixar does it too, where they are kid friendly to a kid, but then like if you're the adult watching it,
all the dark jokes, just like how the kids' cartoons are like they're kiddie.
Yeah,
and like I hate SpongeBob. My son used to watch SpongeBob, and I just wanted to throw him through the damn TV.
I do like SpongeBob.
See, and well, you're also 6 years younger than me.
Yeah.
So
I'm also your son.
Yes. Yeah, you're 6 years younger than my son too. But when SpongeBob first came out, I mean, it's been on for, I don't know, like 30 years.
Yeah, it's been on a long time.
So you grew up with SpongeBob, where I remember when SpongeBob came out, and I'm going, fuck that, I got Power Rangers.
What is this shit?
I got Power Rangers and
I like
VR
Power
Troopers.
Rangers too.
Yeah, but hold on. So then
do you still watch it like I do?
The new ones?
Yeah.
No, I gave up after.
They're still bad.
I think they've progressively gotten worse. I will turn on when I see like one of the Rangers from when I was a kid.
Oh yeah.
So if I see Jason David Frank came on or
can I take us on another side quest?
Yes, please take us on a side quest.
Are you up on the news for Power Rangers?
As in the movie verse?
And the new shows that are coming out for it.
What, excuse me?
Netflix is taking over.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't know if they're rebooting the movie or they're doing a new one, but they're going to have two different shows. There's going to be the kids one, which will be like the continuation from the bad one that we all love.
Okay, the one, yeah.
And then there'll be a darker one, which will be more akin to like the movie. And they're going to try and Netflix is going to turn it into like a cinema thing, like cinema universe.
Which would be fucking amazing.
I am 100% on board. I don't care if it's bad. I went into the Power Rangers movie that came out in 2017 not expecting anything from it. Like I was like, Power Rangers is bad, but I still love it because it's my childhood. And then I walked in and I said, yep, that was a Power Rangers movie. Loved it.
Loved it. I don't like, what's his name? Bill Hader.
Yeah.
Playing Alpha.
Yeah.
That pissed me off. Like there's certain things they could have kept. Like Bryan Cranston playing Zordon. I don't know. It didn't have that pizzazz from when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Even when I hear the dude's voice, no, Rangers. No, not that.
I did like what's her face as Rita. I forget her name.
I did not. I can't stand her.
I do. I like her.
But I think
she's funny because she plays most random parts all the time.
That's because she's been blacklisted from Hollywood, so she can only play what they get her.
I mean, she was great in Pitch Perfect.
She was in Pitch Perfect?
Yeah,
she was. Yes, one of the judges. Okay, I'll give her that. She plays niche characters.
She does.
She can't.
And she does it well.
Not Elizabeth Hurley. No.
What is her name?
I can't remember her name. She's on the phone.
She is.
But so I follow Jason David Frank and Austin
Elizabeth Banks.
Elizabeth Banks. I follow Jason David Frank and Austin St. John, who played the original Red Ranger, and Amy Jo Johnson, who played the original Pink Ranger on Instagram and all that shit. Just because he's doing this Tale of the White Dragon saga where he becomes a bad guy.
Yes.
And I'm hoping, like, it was a movie. They're making a movie, or they made a movie, or something like that. That's what I'm waiting for.
Is that the movie that Billy's doing? Whoever the actor was that played Billy, I know he was writing a script too.
I don't know. I just know that Jason David Frank made this thing, and like the costume looked cool, the suit looked cool, the storyline kind of sucked. Like,
oh, I'm not there for the story.
I'm not. I just want to. I want Zords. I want fighting.
Me too.
I can't believe we just went on a fucking Power Rangers side quest. Like,
Not too long ago, we went to the Greater Philadelphia Comic Con, which is the one in like Oakland.
Oaks.
Oaks. And I got my picture taken with the pink and yellow Ranger. And I got her
the black girl.
Yes, and
the blonde,
the British one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, because I say if you have Amy Jo Johnson,
No.
fuck you.
I would have died.
And the original Yellow Ranger
is dead.
She's dead.
I would have died. She was already dead.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, I would have died, but she was already dead. Yeah, she did. I could make a bad Asian joke because she was driving and she died in a car accident.
Yeah.
But I will not stoop that low today, people.
R.I.P. Trini.
R.I.P. Trini.
But
Thun Chang.
But I was like, I was like, should I stand in line? I'm not going to stand in line. I'm 20, almost 30. And I was like, I'm going to stand in line.
Oh, I 100%. If I knew one of my favorite Rangers was standing in line, even like the second gen Rangers, like before Turbo, I would still probably stand in line. But after that, I'm like, no. Maybe Bulk and Skull I would. The guys who play Bulk and Skull.
Definitely.
Which they're like Juilliard. One's a Juilliard trained actor. The guy who plays Skull. He's actually from the Juilliard Academy. And like,
I feel bad for him, but he has an iconic character that no one will ever forget.
Right. I mean, he teaches now or something like that, but just the fact that he's doing that is like you went to Juilliard and you became a nunskull. Like, that's it.
Yeah, but probably
pays the bills.
I was going to say
he ain't living a lavish life, but he's paying the bills.
I was going to say probably doesn't have to work again, but I was like, probably does have to work still, but he lives a comfortable life.
I'm sorry, but not Secret of the Ooze, that's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Ivan Ooze, the movie. I hated the movie because I liked
Ivan Ooze is the best villain.
I'm a Lord Zed fan.
Well, oh yeah, I will according to I will speak from the kids. I stan Rita and Zed. They're whatever they will, and until that time they became good with the Machine Empire, but
way past me. That's when by that point I already stopped watching.
Yeah, they were driving an RV on the moon. It was weird times for Power Rangers, surprisingly, but. That's what makes it weird times, folks. But they became good because they got kicked out from being the bad guys. They were like you just said, they were my Zed and to me and Rita because they're like the originals. Right. They're the best.
But and then in the movie, the guy the Goldar. The Goldar CGI thing they made. I'm sorry, I liked the suits and the guy speaking.
Yeah,
fuck CGI. But and the fact that what would you like by your measurement one? It was just fucking awesome.
In the newer movie.
Yeah, it was just fucking gold. Shut up.
I know, but it kind of. No. I don't want to say it, but it kind of made it more realistic.
No, it's just a lump of gold.
Well, what was he before? He was clay, right?
No, well, he was made. No, he was not clay.
Oh, he was not clay.
But all the monsters were clay. But he was like her right hand man, but he was like a dog. He was. I thought he was cool.
He was. He actually came back in one of the recent seasons.
Oh, wow.
That I've watched.
I think the last one I saw was the Return of the Red Rangers, and all the Red Rangers came, which was 7 years ago.
Yeah,
so, I'm old and.
Well. It doesn't matter because I still watch it. So.
Perfect. You can be my Power Rangers guy.
I do. I watch the one. I haven't watched the latest season, but because it's I don't care about it. But the new, I'm very interested for what Netflix will do. I'm
kind of curious. I think Netflix will do it right. They'll take the time.
They got the money. They don't care.
Well, they're actually losing. Actually, this is the first year ever Netflix is losing money.
Oh wow.
I mean, they're all losing money to each other, which makes no fucking sense.
Well, yeah, that's all just they were all invented to not be the cable provider, and now you
need your cable provider to connect all.
And then you have to subscribe to everything, so it ends up not being cheaper.
Right. My projector has all the smart functions. It's a Google Cast because I don't know why, but it's got Apple TV on it. Why does it need Apple TV if it's got Google Play on it? I mean, it works for me because I have an iPhone, but I can't. Whatever. Oh. So, but
I'll connect to it and play it like your Alexa just went off.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that, man. Fucking, that scares me sometimes when the government's listening in on me. There we go.
Conspiracy.
Back to it. Do you believe the home devices are just legal wiretapping for the government?
I believe they're listening. I don't know if I want to say I believe it's for the government. I believe it's the people like Facebook and all them. They're listening 100%. Because you say something and you go on Instagram and there's an ad. I'm like, that's terrifying. Can
I get an ad for big booty bitches?
Coming up.
Big booty bitches starting now.
Well, I don't know. Have you listened to Conspiracy Happy Hour?
I did actually. I listened to the first one before it even came out because Tim wanted me to give an honest opinion, and of course I liked it. I haven't had a chance to because
invite me on your podcast. I don't even listen.
Oh, did you listen to mine?
I did one.
There we go. We're 1 for 1. Suck a dick.
I'm just kidding. But it's funny. I'll tell you a little side story since you didn't hear it.
A little side quest.
Yeah, but it involves a conspiracy.
I like
and TikTok.
Oh God.
So. This is why they're not listening. I was on a TikTok. I follow this person that makes money to say, I wish I knew this when I was 30. And one of his TikToks about this I saw was saying that you can request your FBI file. So I went online and I requested my FBI file. And it's through the Public Information Act or whatever that thing's called. So you just fill it out. You're like, do. And I forgot about it. Fast forward a couple weeks, I get a letter in the mail from the Federal Bureau of Investigation. I was like, what the fuck is this?
I'm going to jail. Should have never brought them Guatemalan kids home.
I was like, I don't have anything. Don't take my cat. And I open it and I'm like, oh, okay. It was, 5 pages because it's a government document saying that I don't have a file. And I was really upset that I'm too boring to have an FBI file.
Shit, now I want to check mine.
I might have one now that I inquired, but
yeah, now it's like one inquiry.
It's just my application.
Oh, I had to look for it anyway because I'm gonna starting this year start planning a political run. I'm gonna start local government, county government, and then find my fat ass in the White House.
Okay.
And
in Gloucester County?
Yes, my fat ass in Gloucester County.
I was gonna say I can help you with that.
Oh, you gonna help me get in office? Perfect. That's not the start of a fucking horrible thing. But yeah, that's why I want to get an abstract anyway, just to see what, because they vet you for all that type of shit. Actually,
it's not like a background check, but I guess it'll pull up important things.
Right. It should. Mm-hmm. My buddy is actually, he's talked about since high school. He wants to run for president and he wants me for chief of staff.
Okay.
If he becomes president. So, which
sounds terrifying.
It's you're the boss of the White House. I'll do it. Yo, do something.
Okay. Well, seeing you mow the grass today, I can just push you over.
Well, I'm sorry, we all can't be fucking chiseled like a fucking Adonis over here. Look at this. This guy is fucking. This camera actually makes him look slim.
Push you over.
this camera makes him look slim. When I seen him, he's like chiseled, man. Like these are
the real reasons you come on the podcast. Exactly. For the compliments.
He's an Adonis. He cut his hair. I was very sad. He had lovely long locks, and then he cut his hair.
Yeah, it was too hot.
It's so hot. So hot.
Because I'm not one of the bald brigade. I have hair, and it's very thick and luscious, and it gets hot in the summer.
100% there with you. I just can never get to get my hair cut. I actually have hair under here.
Oh, that's right. You're not one of the bald ones.
No, I'm not bald. See,
Yeah, that's true. Me too.
People think I'm bald. That people laughed like when they first saw, like, oh my God, you have hair. I'm going, yeah, I have hair. And they're like, well, you always have your hat on. I'm like, okay, but don't like.
You're right. That's what gets rid of hair.
I've worn a hat almost every day of my life, except for a small piece of time. And I had a job where I was like, no, management doesn't wear hats. I'm going, all right, then I'm not getting dirty.
Yeah.
That rule quickly changed. We're like, oh, we need you to get dirty. I'm like,
Hat.
Hat on. Hat on, t-shirt on. Fuck the polos. Fuck the khakis. The khakis.
Khakis.
Fucking khakis. And, yeah, I'm not pretty. This guy's pretty. He's a good-looking feller. And he's a Sagittarius, and he likes long walks in the woods.
I'm actually a Virgo.
You're a Virgo?
Mm-hmm.
When's your birthday?
September 8th.
Shut up.
I think we went over this before.
Wow.
It sounds familiar. Or it's deja vu, and this is conspiracy.
Well, it must be deja vu. I don't remember, but okay. So you're literally the day after mine.
Mm-hmm.
So I always celebrate mine on Labor Day.
That was my whole existence growing up.
Because it was always the first day of school.
Yeah, most of my family, our birthdays always revolve around a holiday. So it's like I was Labor Day, my cousins were like 4th of July. It was like Memorial Day with someone else.
Stop fucking on holidays, man.
Hmm?
Whatever. But that's awesome.
I still do like long walks on the beach. I'll be there tomorrow. Come find me.
I'm not I can't do the beach.
Love the beach.
I don't do water. I don't do the beach.
Nothing is better than sitting on the beach, not moving, with a drink in your hand, and just baking in the sun.
Do you really? That is
Your nightmare.
pure torture. Pure torture to me. Like I'm the socks and sneakers guy on the beach. I wear my long baggy shorts, a t-shirt. Like I literally where's Waldo in this picture? And there's the guy in all black sitting under an umbrella with a big fucking big old glass of whiskey in his hand.
Well, that's fine. We bring an umbrella. We have a very pale friend that comes to the beach with us. He has an umbrella. We put him under. We take care of our friends.
I mean, I don't mind getting burnt. I mean, it's funny. I'm still pale, but when I take my watch off, it shows how pale I can be.
Oh,
I'm white. Like, I don't even know. Like, you can see it through the camera. Like,
well, you can see my arm right here. It's a little. I'm still sunburnt.
You're tan as shit.
No, it's red. Look at this one. It's red too.
Well, it's your driving arm. Your driving arm's always your left arm. Will always be darker than your right arm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, unless you live in Asia, and then it's the other way around, or England. But there's never sun there because it's a miserable fucking place.
Mm-hmm.
But it's beautiful. I love it. But I appreciate you coming out. Where can they find all your information? Since I didn't put the scroller up on the screen.
You can find Conspiracy Happy Hour everywhere at Conspiracy Happy Hour. You can find us Geckos Media, geckosmedia.com, and Geckos Media on Instagram and Facebook as well. If you're interested about podcasts, you can come hit us up. We'll help you out. And personally, I don't know. I'm not giving out my personal.
Oh no! Just do your plugs. But that's all we got here for today. Be sure to check out Geckos and Grottos, Geckos Media, Conspiracy Happy Hour. I almost said that wrong.
Yeah, you did.
And
Fight you.
Well, whatever. I tried anywhere podcasts are available. You can check us out, anchor.fm/BATBB. Leave us a message. Just go into the message section on the website. You can leave a voicemail like, "Hey, I heard you guys. You guys fucking suck." Or become a contributing member. It'll be a little 99 cents a month. Go to the swag store, barfyandthebastbrigade.threadless.com. Instagram, Barfy the Bass Brigade. Twitter is Barfy and the BB. Well, we never use it because none of us know how to twat. And Facebook, Barfy and the Bald B, because Mark Zuckerberg will not let me change the fucking name because, well, it's Mark Zuckerberg, so he can fuck off. So other than that, Dan, thanks for hanging out, man.
Thanks. If you subscribe to the Barfy OnlyFans, you get the pictures of the lawnmower.
Damn. See you guys next time.
Bye.